Hi everyone, this is Lovecraft to Go. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the monthly spread of April in my mini happy planner. For this month, I'm using a free printable that I have never used before. Actually, this is a brand new website that I found, and I'm going to explain to you why I had to find a new one. So I tend to have three websites I go to for all three of my planners. So Plannerology Studio, I go for the happy planner. Life with Myra is for the mini happy planner, and then Pink Pixel Graphics is for the mini recollections planner. But this month, for some reason, I came upon a bunch of problems because some printables were not made by my favorite people. So let me explain what's going on. So usually printables for the monthlies are out by the end of the month, beginning of the month. So I have a 2-week window where I, search and look, and if I see it, I print and I'm good to go. Plannerology Studio had already posted that they had theirs up. I went, printed it out, made the video, ready to go. Checked Life with Myra for the mini happy planner. She did not have it up yet, so I figured, okay, we still have time, not a big deal. Went to Pink Pixel Graphics. She did have hers up, but it was for May, not April, so she skipped a month. So I'm like, okay, not a big deal. I have my backup. I went to Vintage Glam Studio. They have theirs there. I printed that all up, and I already did the video for the mini recollections planner, so I'm good with that one now. Back to this one. Again, I waited. I checked Life with Myra. She did not have it up, so I thought, okay, now it's time for me to go look for something else because time is going by. We're already in the first week of April has passed by already. We're going into the second week, and I need to get these up. So I decided to go and search for a new website for free monthlies, and I did find one, and it's by it's called Everybody Wants to Plan, and I thought it was pretty cool. I actually really like this. It's very simple, only one page, and when I looked into the website, they actually have I think it's April, May, June, and I think they have July monthlies up already. So if you want to get them all now, you could just print them up and you're good to go. I will have a link of the website in the descriptions at the bottom, so if you're looking into this, cool, go for it. Now, the one thing about this printable, though, it is for only the Erin Condren and Recollections Planner. This is not for the Happy or the Mini Happy Planner. And she states it clearly there, and I thought, oh, okay, not a big deal. I just have to tweak it. Just like I tweak Pink Pixel Graphics for the Mini Recollections Planner, because that one is for the Happy Planner or Mini Happy Planner, in the way that how the setting up of the days of the week is. So for instance, Happy Planner and Mini Happy Planner, they go from Sunday to Tuesday here, and then Wednesday through Saturday here. The Mini Recollections Planner for me, it's Sunday through Wednesday here, Thursday through Saturday here, notes coming this way. So then I always tweak my printable for that. But this time I have to tweak this one to fit this planner because it's actually for the other planner. And if you look carefully, you can see how the Sunday through Wednesday is already on this one, and then Thursday through Saturday is on the second one. So, which is kind of cool. And I thought, you know what, maybe for next month I'll just swap them. I'll do the mini Pink Pixel Graphics for this planner, and then this one for the other planner. So you know what, I'm actually cool. I like finding new things because sometimes you find treasures out there and you're like, oh, this is fun. But I'm always looking out for backups, because you just never know when things happen, like it has for me this month. But luckily I have my printable here. I'm ready to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this together and continue watching to see how this spread comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and begin by measuring where I want to cut the first part of the stickers. Obviously, I just noticed that it's a little too long, so I gotta trim it, and then it's also a bit wide, so I'm gonna have to go over a bit with the first boxes. So I'm gonna probably have to do just leave it the way it is, just make sure I go a little lower, passing the line. And of course, since the first one has Wednesday on it, I have to trim Wednesday out, but I also want to make sure that all Monday, like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday fit really well right under each of the boxes. So I'm doing a lot of trimming, marking things with the pencil, just making sure that everything looks good and aligns well. Of course, now that I'm pretty much okay with it. I'm just going to go ahead, peel it off, and start sticking it down. From there, I'm going to decorate some of the first page with some stickers, just because I'm still trying to figure it out a little. But the printable did bring some like strip of sticker, like a washi strip, so I'm going to use that for the bottom. But as you can see, I'm not quite finished with the first page. I have to come back to it just because I want to make sure I get the top part for both pages out of the way. Now for this second page, it becomes a little bit more tricky. My camera dies and I didn't realize that, and I kept on going, but I'm still doing the same thing where I am trimming the top part. I still want the sticker, the days of the week, to pass the first line, but the problem is they're really far apart. Even though I trimmed edges, it's not gonna work. So what I did do off camera is I cut each one individually for each of the boxes and just place them next to each other. So as you can see right here, I'm already working on my last square because everything else did not get recorded. So as you can see right here, I'm just going to go ahead and measure, cut a little bit, and place the last sticker there, and then I'll be okay with that. And from here, I'm just going to go ahead again, place the sticker at the bottom. Now here, there's that white, this whole area that none of them have dates on it, the very last strip there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of something here. I'm going to use a strip here. I'm going to place it right under the first that line right there. From there, I'm going to place that big strip of empty, I guess you can call it like the empty washi, like the filler washi tape, I could call it. I'm going to go ahead and place that there, and then under it I'll place another strip of that sticker washi tape at the bottom, so it could look like a nice pattern and it looks like it's all together. And also it covers up the whole area and doesn't look so empty and so plain. Once I'm done with that, then I'll get to do the numbers off camera, of course, and I get to also work on the column, which you'll see me do. I'll be using stickers from a different, like from my stash that I have as extras, to fill in some of the gaps, and then from there I'll be done. So here's the final look to putting together the monthly spread. It came out really nice. I think it was, it was good. It was an actually good printable. I did do a lot of tweaking. As you notice, I had to cut these into pieces because it didn't fit, or they weren't aligned with each of the boxes, which was not a big deal, and it's easy, and I think it still looks good just the way I did that. And of course, the color was perfect with this purple. I didn't have to cover any of that. I think it went really well. And the only thing that I had to add that doesn't come in the printable are these two squares from here. Those are from my extra stuff that I always keep from other printables. You never know when you're gonna need it, and today happens to be the day I needed to fill something up in this area, and so those two boxes were perfect. And of course, I added the sticker that says notes from a sticker book. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.